Hello, my name is Tara Barba, and this is my assignment 1 for subject access. Aboutness. Aboutness is a designation for the entirety of a material. In order to provide few, concise, and appropriate subjects to a resource, the aboutness must be considered. It can be a word, phrase, or concept that interprets the content of a resource. This mind map style presentation will cover the access points Aboutness covers, the limitations, as well as tools for crafting subjects based on what the content is about. Theoretical opinions. Cutter defined Aboutness or subject as an intuitive classificatory structure, whereas Wilson concedes that language is far too complex for a subject to intuitively be well defined. Both of these subject theories show that there is no one or right way to define a subject or a singular, perfect practice to perform subject analysis. Access points. By defining the aboutness of a resource, catalogers are able to create points of access to the resource which assist with these three areas. Description. Access points create links to the metadata of a resource. The more descriptive the metadata stored in a cataloging record, the better retrieval systems can locate the resource. Organization. Library of Congress subject headings directly correlate to classification systems. These systems help to arrange items by similar subjects and maintain organized collections. Some examples are Library of Congress classification, Dewey Decimal System, and genreification. Discoverability. A resource is only useful if it can be discovered by the user. A collection's usability depends upon having the right systems in place to ensure items can be found. Information retrieval system searches can include subject, author, format, and relevant date. Limitations. By better understanding the flaws and limitations of subject access, catalogers can improve the system. Static terms. While changes are continually being made, there are inherent limitations to the rigidity of Library of Congress subject headings. Some examples include difficult to globalize, lack of specificity, lack of clear definitions, low indexing exhaustivity, and inconsistent language use. Biases. Whether we realize or not, cataloger bias can affect subject heading choices. Some biases to consider are cultural, generational, established vocabularies and folksonomies, and personal privilege. Tools. Tools for catalogers. Strategies and assistance for determining aboutness. The International Federation of Library Associations and Institutions published the Statement of International Cataloging Principles, which helps to globalize cataloging standards and procedures. Local policies, practices, and goals. Keep it local. Sometimes, the best cataloging practices to ensure discoverability by patrons is determined by one's own institution. Depending on institutional goals, aboutness of an item can be more generalized or specified to enhance the collection. Refer to local practices and policies to ensure consistency within the collection. And finally, references. Thank you.